They shake hands now with Brazil, just as they did in Moscow 4 years ago. So 30 of 32 nations have played, and the World Cup has saved its priceless gem until last. Here come Brazil, the darlings of the global game, the 5 times champions, the brand leaders, but with all of that, the ones they all want to beat. And Serbia, Alan, have to believe they can beat them. And a bit of it to Paqueta. Now Neymar, instantly surrounded. And bruised by Pavlovic.
Yellow card coming out early doors.
Neymar's swapping shirts early. Here's Brazil's corner, which is punched up over his own crossbar. Warily. Neymar's got ideas.
Yeah, I don't think he's mishit this. Maybe he's seen the keeper's positioning and he fancied it.
Neymar crashed against Velkovic. Back in by Danilo, back out by Pavlovic. Casemiro, he's had a crack, and Milinkovic-Savic had a minor spillage.
Brazil will be surely hoping he can get further up the pitch, and he's risked losing possession in those areas as well.
Pitch flying in. Perhaps it says something about the nature of the game, Alan, that the player on the field who's had the fewest touches of the ball is the Brazilian centre-forward. Casemiro on for Richarlison. Here's Rafinha. Danilo outside of him. Rafinha, Paqueta, Rafinha! Oh, that was smooth.
Best bit of football, I think, from Brazil, that. For the side foot. Just didn't get the angle on it. Great link-up with Paqueta.
Half-time. Serbia sturdy and robust, and for that, they are worthy of praise. They've blunted the potentially brilliant Brazil. They've had a glimpse into a goal themselves, but not as many as those in Canary Yellow. Vinicius Junior the most threatening. He wasn't alone, and in terms of what they're setting out to do, pretty fruitful. And Serbia are starting the second half here with a rare moment of ball retention. Oh, they've given the ball away. This is crazy, and Milinkovic-Savic had to dig himself out of a self-made hole, and Rafinha couldn't punish him.
Well, that is an area in which they've struggled, playing out from the back. Serbia, first half wasn't a problem.
Now Casemiro. Neymar caught up by Goodell, who took him out millimetres before he penetrated the penalty area.
Yeah, that's probably the first time, really, that Neymar's threatened to get in the box in that fashion. The first time that Serbia have been forced into a desperate challenge.
Neymar took a little flick off the top brick of the wall. Casemiro. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Neymar! Not this time.
It's getting closer though, isn't it? You can sense it, you can feel it. Falling over as he hits it. Off the toe.
Rafinha. The best chance of the second half, almost before the second half got started. Alexandro has found the post. But what a hit from the fullback.
Well, it's the full 30 yards out here. And it's just swerving away from the keeper. Connects with it beautifully.
Casemiro, Neymar turning on. Vinicius Junior turns over. A cuddle of canary yellow. The world's favourites are up and running again.
Well, there's a few Serbian defenders there looking across at the assistant on the far side, feeling there might have been an offside in this, but it was all about Vinicius Junior's shift and shot. Didn't mess about here, the winger. And that's what Richarlison does in that position. He's got a poaching role.
Finally, something on which, for lovers of Brazil, to feast. Well, Lukic has been shown it.
He was always asking a lot to defend for 90 minutes. Yeah, that's for dissent.
Rafinha, smashing ball. Neymar's on his way. Vinicius Junior for company. It's another immaculate intervention from Milenkovic, but it's come to Vinicius Junior, who slipped on an invisible banana skin.
Again, Neymar doesn't make the most of this situation. Neither does Vinicius Junior. But that goal should ignite them, shouldn't it?
In by Tadic! And Milinkovic-Savic and Marquinhos on the line. And smashed back with power to add by Darko Lazovic. But into that posse of red behind.
Well, how did this stay out? Really good ball in.
Vinicius Junior. Pushing Lazovic back and finding Richarlison! Now that is Brazil! Acrobatic, thrilling. That's what they're here for. They shine.
Well, if the first one was scruffy, this is sensational. This is what these supporters have come to see and come to expect from anybody wearing this famous yellow shirt. The first touch actually forces him into that one. He doesn't intend to knock it up that high. It's a little heavy, but he makes his mind up. And he's got the time and the space, and he's got the skill to execute it beautifully. That is more like it.
Rafinha. And Jesus and Casemiro against the bar. Oh, there was gorgeous shape on that. Casemiro again. Rodrigo. Fred. Rodrigo! Beaten out by Milinkovic-Savic. Casemiro. And Fred. Fred shot! Milinkovic-Savic parries. And then balls at those in front of him who simply stood off. He's caught between them somehow. Anthony and Rodrigo!
Glorious chance, wasted that. The trick didn't come off, but as you say, he got a fortunate ricochet. Anthony, a big portion of the goal to aim at there.
Brazil, great and beautiful. Eventually, they were made to wait. The first hour or so was flat, a little stale. But it was that man who freshened them up. Richarlison bundling in his first, and then teeing up a beauty for the second, whereby the final score in the Lusail is Brazil 2, Serbia 0.